Subscribe to the channel. This is King. Me, what's goody? Hey, don't you do it. Don't you do it. Nobody want to hear all them excuses. Some of y'all got more excuses than a person on death row. And you know they got a bunch of excuses. Excuses are for dead souls. Ain't no excuses. If you on your, you know what I'm saying, yeah, on your last dying bed, that's when they all want to hear all that. But other than that, man, if you can breathe, you living, God woke you up, ain't no excuses. Get up, do what you got to do. Do what you got to do. What I tell y'all, half of the time when I'm doing these videos and stuff, I'm at work at my regular job. I'm just still, then I come home, mate. If I don't do nothing during the day, sometimes I got to kick it in at night after work. You got to get it in. But I'm definitely always sticking and moving, and I'm moving, and I'm not making no excuses. Because ain't nobody want to hear it. I just grew up in a family like they don't, just maybe if I had somebody around that, that accepted that growing up, but I thank you that I didn't. Let me say that real quick. That's why you see a lot of people that can make excuses because they got people that's covering them. Some of them staying with their moms, some of them don't need a job, some of them getting welfare, some of them getting, food stamps, everything they getting stuff, help. So they got excuses that they don't have to get out there, but you got somebody that's really out there trying to make something happen. Ain't no excuses. And seriously, when you make excuses, people look at you crazy anyway. You're a grown man. When I hear people making excuses, I look at them like they got that binky in their mouth, and I be like thinking, what does that smell? Do I smell a shitty diaper? Hey, man, I swear to God. Cause it's just, come on, man. Why? Grown ass person crying about something that you can really handle. You can take care of yourself. Yeah. Man, you don't even hear too. You hear more excuses from somebody that don't even have medical issues. That more than the person that do. My grandmother, she died off of cancer. Her last, a couple months, man, I didn't, no complaining. My grandma was just always, smiling and looking at us, and, she just didn't do that. If she was in pain, she would just tell us, she'll tell the doctors, and then we wouldn't come up. She was like, oh, she's just not feeling too good today, but other than that, though, what I'm saying, that very seldom happened. My grandmother was just a cheerful individual, and in the pain she was going through, what I'm saying, I know why now. I'm older, she didn't want to, give us any excuse to not get up and do what we got to do. She was trying to keep us, stable. I love her for that, because she would have been like, oh, I just can't take this, I'm in pain, trust me. I would have been, I would have been having any type of excuse or crutch to try to hold on, or try to not go to work, try not to do this, my grandma was always saying, go to work, see me when you get off, and when you got a day off, make sure you get you some rest. She was still telling me that on her dying bed, man, you feel me? On her last days. So that's another, reason why I could never have no excuse, man. My grandmother's on her last dying, days, man. Her last days, and she did not have one excuse, man. Not one. Not even a partial. Come on, man. Only thing that goes with the flow is dead fishes. Quit making excuses. Excuses for dead souls. Subscribe to the channel. This is King. You can always tell evil because it turns on itself.